Hey everyone, I'm at a car park with the XW. It's finally some nice weather. Today I'm going to take you around and give you some details of the car because I realise I haven't actually told you anything about it. You've seen me work on it, you see me swear at it, but you actually don't know the full details of what's under the bonnet and what's running the thing. So cue the music and the slow motion and watch and enjoy. Okay, this is my 1970 Ford XW Fairmont. The colour is lime frost, and it looks pretty good in slow-mo, doesn't it? Yes. Under the bonnet, there is a rebuilt 351 Cleveland V8. It's got 2V cast iron heads and a mild cam. I got no idea what the specs are on the cam or the heads, but it's pretty mild and it sounds pretty good. Feeding the engine, I've got a 750 Street HP double pumper Holley car going through an Edelbrock RPM air gap dual plane manifold. I'm also running a Summit Racing Dizzy with an MSD coil. It's a really good top end for a mild Cleveland. This thing's kept cool by a 3-core V8 radiator from a later model Falcon and a big BF single thermo fan. Stay tuned, I'll do another video on how to keep your Clevo cool as we get closer to summer. I'm also running those super shiny Ford Racing rocker covers, and for what they cost, they should give me at least 40 horsepower at the wheels. Fair dinkum. Those blue extractors are unmistakably Pacemaker extractors. These are 4-in-1s, and I'm running 1 3/4 inch primaries into a 2.5 inch twin system, and it's got a balance pipe. Behind the motor is a C4 Auto. It's a 3-speed. It's got a shift kit in it and has a little 2.5 to 3,000 RPM stall converter in it. Connecting the gearbox to the Diff, I've got a really beefy tail shaft which should take up to 800 horsepower. Much more stout than the POS that was in it before. The rear end is a Ford 9-inch with aftermarket 28 spline Yukon axles. The gear ratio is a 3.5 to 1, and combined with that auto with the stall converter make for a really nice street combination. At 100 k's an hour or 60 miles an hour, it sits on about 3,000 RPM, so long cruisers, it likes to drink. With this driveline combination, and when I had 275 diff gears in it, the car made 200 real kilowatts, which we worked out to be about 350-360 horsepower. Moving on to the wheels, these are Showwheel Streeters. I picked these up second hand and had them resprayed a lighter colour than factory, which I think looks pretty good. The fronts are 17x7s with 225s, and the rears are 17x8s with 235s. Even though the car's sitting pretty low, there's no clearance issues with the wheels, they all fit pretty fine. Speaking of suspension, the car has Koni Red Adjustable Shocks all around, and reset leaves in the rear, which so I've only got 4 leaves there, not the 5s that the GTs had. And the fronts are like the lowest king springs you could get. There's not a whole heap of suspension travel in this thing, but I love the stance. The interior of the car is all standard Ford XW Fairmont. It's running the standard dash, running the standard steering wheel. Someone's put a floor shifter with a fake GT console, and I've added a Summit Racing tacho and some Summit Racing gauges so I can keep an eye on the temp, oil pressure and volts. So there you have it, that's my XW. So let's put an end to this nice looking video and cut back to a clip of me trying to look natural as I wrap up the video. In 3, 2, 1. So, what did you think of that? I reckon it turned out okay. Otherwise I wouldn't have put it on the internet. Anyway, tell us what you think in the comments. Hope you enjoyed that. There'll be some more XW content coming soon where I'll be taking you through a bit of a journey on what this car started its life from as. You see it as it sits now, but it didn't always look that way. It didn't always sound that way. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Ciao.